All right, we're live.
It
Yay!
worked.
Yay! And now I know, since this is my first time doing StreamYard, where did you see all the comments?
So there's a thing that says private chat, and then the next one is comments. That's where.
Private chat. There we go. And then comments. Sweet. Show comments on stage. Yeah, we could do that, right? Oh wait, I
Sure.
think I need to. Oh, I have to upgrade. I have to upgrade to do that. Hopefully, we get some people.
Yeah. So I pulled a couple cards ahead of time
Oh, cool.
for fun. So this one is Scolasite. It's a crystal,
Oh, I haven't heard of that one.
and its message is: are you trying to process a lot of information? Um, Take the time to sort out what is happening. Writing in your journal, make your intention to remember your dreams, record your thoughts and memories upon waking. Find peace as you process each nugget of information, awareness, and spiritual growth. So the stone is called Scolasite, and on the other side it's Archangel Gabriel, and it's about taking the time to meditate or be with yourself.
I need to do some of that tonight.
Yeah,
Hi there.
hello.
Hi, Brandon. I've never heard of Scolasite. I need to get one. That's so funny. And I'm like about to get my certification too. You'd think that I would know it. That I would
I
know
think it's a little rarer one. And then I got Red Tiger's Eye,
that. Ooh.
and it talks about finding your motivation and finding your passion. Do what you love. Prosperity is yours, but also actually taking action, like moving beyond the planning stage, which I get stuck there sometimes.
Yeah.
And the archangel for this one is Ariel, and it says, I am passionately persistent. I have courage and self confidence to create my world. It's easy for me to take action and move forward in life with joy and enthusiasm.
Red Tiger's Eye is really pretty.
Yes. And
Is
then the last one was Rutilated Quartz.
Can I just say hi really quick before I just want to say hi to our
Absolutely.
people and then I just want to let them know that I see them. Hi, Brandon. Hi. Am I saying it? Is Azalea? Am I saying it right? Am I saying your name right? Azalea. I just want to make sure I'm pronouncing it right. Um, okay. I just want to say hi and feel free to pop a question in the chat and we'll do some cards for you. Okay, go ahead, Brandy. Sorry, I just wanted to acknowledge
No,
it.
no, I just wanted so we had something to start with.
Oh.
And the Rutilated Quartz says, have the courage within to move ahead with your ideas by getting the wheels in motion to create your project or intention, recognizing the amazingly powerful person you are and shine on. So I almost think these cards were for me.
Yeah.
And then the Archangel is Uriel. I'm grateful that my vital life force provides me with energy and motivation to live life to the fullest. Financial abundance is mine. My connection with the divine is alive and well. I'm energized, healthy, and strong. So, always when I pull cards and I'm doing something like this, yes, they're for me, but for probably everybody who joins us today, too. So,
Yeah. I was gonna I definitely need to meditate more. I was at a fair this weekend and I like it was a really fun fair and I really loved it. I got to meet I made some new friends. It was great energy, but it was a 3-day one and I'm always really tired after 3-day fairs. So I might need to do some meditating tonight and Uriel kept popping up this weekend. I kept getting Uriel cards and other readers were mentioning Uriel. So he's been like on the brain lately.
yeah, and he can draw people to you or Uriel, Archangel Uriel. So sometimes for me, I set that one to be seen, to shine my light.
Mm-hmm. Brandon, I've actually used Tiger's Eye 2 for root chakra, even though it's not red. It's also really grounding. So you can use it on both of those. It's like a two for one. I like to do that. I did my last case study today for my crystal energy healing.
Nice.
Yeah, so I have to get it all typed up, submit, get feedback, submit, and then I can apply for certification.
I'm so excited for you.
Thank you. Yet I
So,
didn't know what is it? Scolite?
Scolasite.
Scolasite? Yes, yet I didn't know what that was.
Miss Carol has that. That's where I got mine from.
Nice.
But you know, if you can't find the crystals in person, I use these cards because they have the energy. They capture them anyway.
I have which deck is that? I have a couple crystal decks.
This one I think is the Archangel Gemstone deck.
Oh, cool.
Hold on, I'll get it.
I also have I really like Lila's deck too. Oh, I'm doing a certification in crystal energy healing. It's through Kyle Gray. I'm in his angel team, and they let me. He hasn't opened the crystal energy thing in a while, in like a couple years, but he since I've been an angel team for like 4 years, they let me come in like through the back door and kind of do it on my own. So I'm doing that right now, and I started it, gosh, in like September. I've been taking it slow. So I like Lila Jean's crystal deck a lot. Our friend Lila.
I don't have that one, but this one's called
Cool.
Angel Gemstone Oracle Cards.
Hmm.
It's by Margaret Ann Lembo and Victoria Rose Martin. And then they also have one that's Archangels, Gemstones, and Guardians cards.
Oh, nice.
So I have both those with me today. I actually just grabbed a bunch of different decks.
Me too. Oh yeah, me too. I have like 6. I have this one too, and this is the Mindful Souls crystal deck. It's cool because it has like, I like how it has like where to, it has on the cards like when to use it, where to put it. But I think Lila's pictures are prettier. So
I have that one as well.
yeah.
And then I have one other that I don't have in here, but I actually have two sets because I use it with my vibroacoustic sound lounge, and so I can have it balanced.
Nice.
But my neighbor got me the second one, even though she didn't know I had the first one. So it's kind of a fun story for me.
That's really sweet.
Yeah.
I have over 80 decks. I want to say I mean, it's pretty sad how many I have. It's insane. And there's like 8 of them that are like my precious. There's 2 that are my number 1 and 2 precious. And then the rest of them, I use them for different things. So does anyone have a question they want us to answer for them, or want to
or need healing energy? Because both
yeah.
Kyle and I practice Reiki, and I do seraphic wisdom, so I can send things like waves of love, or waves of love and healing, waves of faith and manifestation. I also practice something called the Seraphim Rose Pyramid System. And so that can support the activation of your light body, send you protective energy if you're having physical pain. I don't necessarily have to know the details. The angels can guide that. So if you don't, because this is not exactly a private session.
Yeah.
So
You can just ask for general healing.
yeah,
I know,
the angels know.
I keep getting a racing pulse. Like my pulse keeps shooting up. So I'm also going through perimenopause, and yeah, oh, it's so fun. Oh, nice. Reiki 1. Good for you. Awesome.
For me, Reiki was the entryway to all the healing that I do. It also just helps me to stay grounded and to balance the brain part of my body and the spiritual part of my body. So I can send some healing to Brandon and your dog. What's your dog's name? I can send it without, but
I can send some too. Tell me the name and what kind of dog it is. That way I can picture the dog and try to picture it in my head, and I'll picture like the Reiki symbols on.
So,
I'll get some extra Moses. Oh,
Seraph
that's
Adelian, please activate a wave of love and healing, and a wave of love and faith for Moses. Seraph Mashaka, please activate the sacred cube for Moses, the telescope, sword of light, the pyramid pill, the river, the chamber, and the sword of light. Brandon, is there a reason that Moses might be emotionally upset right now?
I was wondering if maybe Moses had anxiety. I kind of got some anxious, or that could also be my anxiety too. But I grew up with a pit bull, just FYI. I love pitties. I had a Staffordshire Terrier my entire life. She was like 2 weeks old. My dad rescued her from he was a police officer, and he rescued her from a fighting ring, and the poor mom, yeah, and she had a litter of puppies, so he took Misty home, and thank goodness, because they all ended up getting like kennel cough. It was awful. So we saved my sweet little pup, and she was with us from 2 weeks old till like 17. Is she having she is anxious. I'm feeling like anxiety. Oh, poor girl. Oh, sweet girl. Oh. I'm so glad she has you. I'm gonna send her some.
So Brandon, it might help to call in Archangel Ariel. She works with animals.
I do Raphael too. Both of them together.
Yeah, I could see that.
Mm.
And it may just take a while. I had a rescue, and after I had her 6 months, 9 months, she was almost a whole different dog. And Azalea, yes, I work with the Seraphim Rose Pyramid system. It's created by Liz Ann Fisher. She's local in Denver. If you look at my website or send me an email, I can send more information. I need to add it to my website.
Brandon, is her skin itchy too? Oh, poor baby. Or does she have like irritated skin at all? Hmm. I'm imagining the big say hey key. I call it baby dinosaur symbol that I'm putting on her, because that's for like great for emotional healing. I have nicknames for all the Reiki symbols. Oh, poor sweet girl. She's in pain. We don't know why. Oh.
I'm sensing that the hip pain might be an old injury, but if you're taking Reiki, you can do Reiki on her. I know you haven't done level 2, but I'd say with your own pet, it's fine.
Yeah, okay. A small rash. I just felt itchy. I heard itchy skin. This is not woo-woo, but this is so my massage therapist uses like that red light stuff on animals when she goes and she works on dogs and horses, and she has like these little red light blankets that she uses, and she swears by them. I don't know.
Those are EMF lights. It's a form of light healing.
So that might be an option too for the pain. Poor thing. Aw. I'm sure they make ones that are just for dogs, and they probably make ones that you don't have to like plug in. They might be like not bad, like chargeable, so that's just in case she moves around. But I know that she uses it on dogs and she swears by it. So that might be something to look into. Just to help. Go
Sorry.
ahead. Go ahead.
You don't necessarily have to get her to sit still. Just whenever you would normally pet her or give her attention, just ask for that energy to flow. Pets don't need as much. It doesn't have to be a constant flow. It's just helping her to feel safe. Um, it it didn't happen overnight, right? She didn't suffer all the trauma all at once, so it may take a little while to heal, but you're doing the right thing, and she'll trust you. And sometimes the trauma and the pain can come out once it feels safe. So it's actually a healing thing because it means she's feeling safe with you. And so the stuff that was frozen in her body or that she's ready to release now is coming up.
There's a good animal Reiki book that I got on what's that book site? I think it's just called Animal Reiki, and I got it like for like $6. Thrift Books. I got it on Thrift Books, super cheap. I think it's on Amazon too. But I'm gonna ask what you need to know about your pup too. Like that might help you. But I agree with what you said, Brandi, that that she could be feeling safe. So now that she's able to kind of feel safe.
Yeah, I'm really getting a strong feeling that
I just want to see
that this is old stuff coming up.
I need to get another one. I'm trying to, so I know what these cards usually mean, but I'm trying to put it in like terms of animals. I'm like,
yeah.
Like
well, in pit bulls, they're very sensitive dogs, and they really want to please the people around them. So she may have hidden, her upset, her pain, if the people around her were not receptive to that.
I am so the card I pulled, I am really focused on the green in this card, and I'm going to show you in a second. I'm going to pull another one too. I am really focused on the green in this 5 of Pentacles, and to me, and like how the green is a Shah. And I think that she for the first time in her life like feels love with this dog. Like I don't think she's ever felt like that anyone's ever cared about her. And that, like, I think I'm gonna like tear up a little bit, but I feel like this, the heart chakra, like, even though she's in pain and she's itchy and she feels loved. And that's huge. That's so huge.
That kind of aligns with the cards I have too. I have Archangel Metatron, but it says remember who you are. So I think she's remembering that she's worth love and that she's a kind puppy. And then it says abundance, but I'm thinking again that love energy. There's a rainbow here and the angels are coming in. And it says step into the overflow. So yeah. And then for you, Brandon, I got patience, trust the process. So you're doing the right thing, and she's doing okay. But it's good for you to reach out and ask for some confirmation and validation.
How's your vet, Brandon? Because I wonder is your vet like listening to you and trying to help you come up with solutions? Because I asked what you need to know, and and this is usually a card where like somebody kind of walks away so they can go find something that will make them happier. And to me, it's making me think maybe it's something with the vet or the veterinary office. Like, I don't know if they're giving you what you need. And it might be worth finding somebody that like that's friendlier. I don't know if that makes sense right now. So let me know in the comments. Hi there. Is it
I think it's Tinita.
I'm totally like mispronouncing things. And Azalea, are you
Tinita?
still here? Do you have any questions you want to ask? Pop them in the chat. We are here doing readings
And healings.
And healing. I keep forgetting the healings. Yes, readings and healings. Okay. This just took, okay, got you. Okay.
Nita, that's good.
You'll
Thanks for the
know.
clarification.
Oh, awesome. Awesome. I love it. Okay. All right. The next 3
So,
months.
Azalea, in what context?
Sean. I saw you texting me. I haven't had a chance to read it yet. I just saw it come through. I saw your name pop up on my phone. I was going to write you back after the readings, but you're here. Hello. And for those of you who don't know, Sean and I are going to be doing this next Monday. Woo, woo. I love it. Okay, next 3 months in career.
Are you looking for a new job, Azalea? Or just one that fits better? How to make this one fit better?
Well, Taynita, I could do the reading and Brandi can do a healing too. We can also tag team.
Oh, absolutely, we can.
Okay, next 3 months with career. I'm feeling I want to pull 3 cards. I got that one again, and I shuffled really well. Are you thinking about like leaving the place you're in right now, Azalea? Or are you thinking of looking for something new? So I feel like you've like outgrown where you are, or you're starting to feel like you've outgrown where you are.
That's kind of the energy I was getting as well.
Yeah. Because I'll show you, I got this card again, and I shuffled really well. Sensing about a better fit. Gotcha. I think you're like outgrowing it. And you're just curious what's out there. Like, is there more? Is there, let's see.
Yeah, that kind of aligns with what I've got too, Azalea. I got the Badger Spirit, which says, be fearless and bold.
I'm going to do one more, and I'll show you what I got.
So, but I feel also like the energy of the flowers and growing. And then I have the Electric Eel Spirit. It says, bring your ideas to life. So even if you're not changing jobs, maybe something creative would bring some life back into your world in the meantime, in the short run. And then the Dog Spirit is the other one I got, and it's talking about being loyal to what you love. So maybe your current place doesn't align with who you're growing into being, or maybe it's not exactly comfortable for you right now.
I got the 10 of, I actually pulled 4 cards because I got 2 that came out on my last one. So the first one was 10 of Air and Radley's Angel Wisdom Tarot, or Angel Tarot Wisdom, sorry. And I feel like you're just kind of outgrowing it almost, but you're kind of looking, but if you do leave, it's going to be on your terms, your choice, because it's, packing the bags yourself, getting ready to open the door and go to something new. And then I almost wonder, I got the 5 of Swords. Do you have a coworker that's been kind of a jerk, or someone that hasn't been like super fun to work with? I feel like there's someone there that's making things not lovely. Whether they're piling work on you, or they're slacking off and you have to cover for their work, or they're just someone you sit by and they're just really negative. But there's someone there I feel like is not and then I got 2. So I do feel like you're gonna find something else at and like I want to say like even though you asked for the next 3 months, I feel like it's gonna be more like the next 8 months. Oh, yep. There's a situation. Got you. Because this is so there is a message though while you're looking. So because I know right now it's like the economy, and I've heard from a lot of different readers that in April things are really going to start opening up job wise. So while you are looking and trying to find like the right fit, this is my tarot. This is another Radley deck, the animal tarot, and this is the 8 of Water, and this is telling me that even though things kind of seem rough, try, while you're stuck there and while you're trying to find the right fit, try to find the little things that make you happy there to just to get you through, because the 8 of water is all about, like, sometimes you have to walk away from a situation, but while you're stuck there, it's focusing on the cups that are full, not the cups that are empty, right? So just finding little things that just get you through the day, whether it's a friend you can go have lunch with, or you're going to get margaritas with after work or something. And then I got the Ace of Air. Like, um there's definitely something that's coming that's more, that I think would be, allow you to expand on what you do, but also it's gonna be, using more of your brain power and communication skills. So I think you're gonna really like it. I don't know if you're bored right now, but it's gonna be more challenging with the Ace of Air. But, like, you can do it, you know what I mean? Like, you got this. It's
And
something that, yeah, even better than you ever thought it would be.
And Azalea, I pulled in some female archangels, and I got Archangel Zadkiel, which is about boundaries. So with your coworkers, I think that's the key for the short term. But don't be afraid to speak your truth. This is Archangel Gabriel. But I also got Archangel Metatron. So when you're looking, remember who you are and look at what values align with you, and look for employers that actually reflect that. I'm going to send you also a wave of faith and manifestation so that you can manifest the right place for you, whether that's employment somewhere else, self-employment, or just joy and happiness with what you're doing. So Sarah Fidelian, please activate a wave of faith and manifestation for Azalea, for the right workplace setting and coworkers, so that she feels empowered and joyful and light.
I'm glad you're feeling calm, Tanita. My pulse is like, oh, 109. It went down a little bit. It was 130 earlier. What do
It's
you want to ask about, Tanita? You're welcome, Azalea. You're so welcome. I really feel like something's coming. But I feel like it's like another 8 months. I feel like you might start interviewing soon, but the position you want isn't ready yet. It's not like open yet. I don't feel there's going to be something that's really good for you, and hasn't been created yet, or hasn't been vacant. There's no vacancy yet.
in the meantime, really find something that lights you up, because being in that energy will help draw your opportunity to you.
So Tanita wants healing and a reading. Look, you're looking for a new job too. Okay. So and I did hear April's going to be really good. I an astrologer that I follow, and another reader I follow keeps talking about April being really good movement, really, where people are having more money to hire and that kind of stuff. So hang on. I know it's been tough. All right. Job, currently unemployed. Any message about your job? Let's look.
And Tanita, I can relate to that job search thing too. I do feel like the latter half of the year is gonna more normalize. I haven't heard April, but I hope you're right, Cole. That would be a good thing for people to feel safer.
All right. I got some excellent cards. So I'm very excited for you. I feel like you are gonna find something. It's gonna be, and I actually feel that it might be during the time of Aries. So in April, I'm actually getting April time of Aries because I'm hearing like 2 months, right? And it's almost.
Could be March and April because Aries begins in March.
Yeah, I know that, but I'm actually feeling more April energy. Um, More April energy because right now it's what, March 16th, no, February 16th, so 17th. Yeah, so it'd be like right around that time, I feel like. And I feel that, have you ever worked with a recruiter before? Because I feel like there's somebody that's going to help you, whether it's a recruiter or it's somebody that knows somebody that's hiring, or they already work there, but there's someone that's going to help you that you need to partner with. Because I feel like your resume needs to get in front of the hiring manager, and like someone needs to help you bypass HR. So because I think someone needs to meet you, and once they meet you, they're going to really like you. But it's I would check out like wherever you are, local, and always be like, when you're working with recruiters, just to you don't, yeah, I always found them very helpful. Just make sure they don't try to charge you, because that's a scam. They get paid by the companies. You shouldn't have to pay them a dime. So, and research them too and make sure they're legit. I'm not sure where you're located, but in Boston there were some really good ones and there were some not so good ones. So and they always, the ones I worked with always got me interviews because they would talk directly to the hiring manager, and they'll help you too. Sometimes they'll even help you with your resume, and and help you tailor it for stuff. So I've always had good luck with them, but I feel like there's somebody. And then I got and this is why I keep thinking two. So this is two. This card is two, 2 months. And then I got the judgment card, which is two. It's about balance. I feel like this job's going to be more balanced than your old one. It's going to be one where you can actually be more of yourself than you were. Like you don't have to kind of put on a persona. They're going to like you for you. And another reason why I'm thinking like fire energy, because I have the Queen of Wands. So I like it. So I'm really feeling like, I really feel like it's Aries, but it's the April part of Aries. So that's what I got.
So, Tanita, the calm you feel is like my connection with the Seraphim Angels. I activate the teachers channel before we went live. And I also send out a wave of love with the energies. And so it's just a connection with the Seraphim Angels. I did pull some cards as well. These are not actually oracle cards. They're called Ascents cards, and they were created by a therapist of some sort. But it says, facing the fear of loss. Wraiths shrouded in symbols symbolize the fear of loss and unresolved grief. When these feelings are left in the shadows, they can grow heavier. Imagine the shadow wraith as part of you carrying your grief or fear. Greet it with compassion and ask, what do you need me to see or hear? So there may be some unresolved fear about not being understood or not being able to be yourself. And it says, I compassionately acknowledge and honor my feelings, releasing the shadows that weigh me down. I don't think you need to worry about your self-worth, but that may be something that got hit with your job loss. Yeah, that happens sometimes for us high achievers, you know. And then the next card I got was a roll of the dice, embracing life's uncertainty. So the roll of the dice symbolizes the unpredictability of life's journey. While chance may bring unexpected trials or opportunities, it's how you respond that shapes that. So again, think about like what are you gaining from this time away from work, and what can you do to fill your cup, right? It says, I embrace life's uncertainties, knowing that I have the power to be intentional and shape my response. You know, I think some of that abrasive thing is as a cultural thing, because the same behavior that a man does is they're considered assertive. For a woman, it becomes something else. So, I mean, don't change who you are, but just be aware that it may not be about you at all, right? And then the final card I got was the Enchanted Chalice, filling your emotional cup. So use this time away from work to do things that make you happy. It wants you to think about the balance of giving and receiving. A lot of us who are always doing for others, we often don't receive. And even God, you have to give them permission to accept help from other people. And I second Kyle's advice about using a recruiter, because especially if you haven't looked for a while, uh, they're doing everything's being screened by these applicant tracking systems, and the way they track things is so different. And so even just getting past that first barrier to an interview can be much more difficult than it used to be. So I would look into recruiters, and you can look up online reputable ones. I live in Denver, and there are definitely ones that have a good reputation. The ones that have been in business a long time are often the good ones. And then the affirmation here, I refill my emotional cup, allowing myself to feel rejuvenated and connected. So use this time right now to do that. If if you play an instrument, if you dance, if you like to be outside in nature, I think so. And I will send you a wave of faith and manifestation right now. Sarah Fidelian, please activate a wave of faith and manifestation for Tanita. Seraph Mashaka, please activate the river, the thread, the chamber, the circle of light, and the sword of truth. Thank you.
And Tanita, I don't think you're abrasive. I think you're spicy. And I think this place is gonna like the spice. I think they're gonna like the sass. So
Yeah.
anyone else? Looks like we have like 7, unless I don't know if it counts us, but it looks like there's 7 in the room. Anyone else have a question? You're so welcome.
And like we said earlier, we don't have to have real specifics for healing energy to go out or to messages to hit. And I always believe that when people are in a group setting, that they get the messages they need to.
Okay.
Looks like Sean would like him.
Yeah, we'll do Sean, and then Brandon, we'll do you again. I'm gonna do Sean first just because he hasn't gone yet, and then we'll get you. But yes, we can actually do that too. All right, general reading for my friend Sean. Sean, do you have any connection to the Rolling Stones? Because as soon as I started shuffling for you, the Rolling Stones, "Can You Hear Me Knockin'," just started playing in my head. And there's always like a message with music for me. So I don't know why, but that's just in my head right now.
Kyle, my share cat, is unhappy because I locked him out.
Oh no!
Right in my face.
Like, you're not allowed in the room while I do readings. Let's see. General reading for Sean. Let's see. Oh, I love that.
I like that too.
Yay. I can do this one too. Oh, okay. No connection. Maybe someone else. The song is very loud and clear.
I think it might be just about connecting to the music that makes you happy.
I get a lot of song lyric messages for people, though. A lot.
Well, what are the lyrics? Maybe the
I
words have meaning.
it's like, "Can you hear me knocking?" It's the very beginning, "On your window, can you hear me knocking? On your door." I don't wanna sing, my voice is terrible. "Can you hear me knocking?"
Sean, do you have loved ones on the other side that you're not hearing, that you're good at getting messages for other people like me, but you don't always hear your own loved ones?
Oh, yeah, maybe that's the "Can you hear me knocking?" Mm. Trying to see what's jumping out at me. Yeah, I do too, and, I was reading for somebody at a fair once, and I kept hearing the Beatles' "When I'm 64," and it was, the wife's favorite songs. We were doing mediumship, so, I mean, it just pops out, like, all the time, like, "Why is that song in my head?" I don't even like the Beatles. Sorry, don't jump at me. Everyone's gonna like, "You don't like the Beatles? What's wrong with you?" Right. Um, so I'm getting these are 2 very different cards, so I'm trying to, like, blend them together. So, do you feel like right now, Sean, like, I feel like you're kinda going through, like, a Queen of the Swords phase, where you're kinda guarded, um, but, like, the Queen of Swords, we all love her because she's sassy, she's smart, they're sassy, they're smart, they're independent, they got it going on. They don't need help from anybody, but they're also a little bit guarded too sometimes because they've been hurt. They've been hurt before, they're a little guarded, but they really can do it all. Like they can take it on, they can do it all. They're comfortable in their own skin. But I also got too the world. So I feel like in the next 4 months, is there something particular you've been wanting to happen? Because in the next 4 months, I feel like whatever you've been really wanting, sorry, I'm like trying to show it. My name's in the way. There we go. Whatever you've been really kind of like wishing for in the next 4 months is gonna happen. So um because I'm hyper focused on the four symbols in the world, and just I feel like the difficulties, because that's Saturn, right? And isn't Saturn kind of like a difficult planet? I feel like the difficult's going to diminish, and the world, and just a lot more freedom coming your way.
I think Saturn's actually about um, things coming to light, if I remember
Mm.
correctly.
I need to learn the planets better. I'm really good with signs, but planets not so much. Um, I feel like you're gonna have some, yeah. Um, I feel like there's gonna be just some more, even like some more financial freedom in like the next 4 months coming
Mhm.
your way, where you can breathe. So 4 months, that would put us at, what are we now?
That'd be about June.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I got the sacral chakra, which is about creation. So are you creating something? Do you have an idea that's kind of stewing? Um, it supports our ability to flow with our desires and create. And then I got alchemy, which is a good thing. That means you have the ability to create whatever you want to, really. These cards are activation cards, so think into the symbols and see if they resonate with you. It talks about the frequency of alchemy is our magical ability and remembrance of the magic we hold inside. So allow that to come out. Like give yourself space to create or to come with new ideas. And then the last one I got was synergy. And it's really talking about ideas coming from unusual places or different combinations. It says, the frequency of synergy supports our allowance and acceptance of not so obvious, never seen before combinations and unions that result in new ways of functioning, working, thinking, relating, loving, and being. It reminds us to embrace the unfamiliar so that new yet exciting creations can give birth to a new reality. And I think this is where we are as a country too, but especially us light workers, we're having to flex and do things in different ways. And we're coming out of that really quiet space. I was definitely given a message in November, December, January that I was supposed to, go within, and then when things change up, we have more light to share with the people who are facing the awakenings that we've been through, you know. So
So I actually pulled a few more because I actually know of a creative project that you need to do that you've kind of told. I'm kind of cheating because I already know about a creative project that you mentioned to me, and you need to do it. Oh my God, Sean, you need to do this, okay? Because I got 2 cards because 2 came out, and I used Radley's Animal Deck, and I got 3 of Earth, this cute little mini poodle. But this is telling me that like the things you want to create that you mentioned to me. I don't want to blow up your spot just in case it's still kind of if it's secret or anything. But the things you've been kind of thinking about working on and putting out there are going to be very well received and respected within the community. And they're going to like your blend of like I feel like you and I are kind of similar in the sense that we're both like we're both witchy, but we're both witches, but we also both work with angels too, and we've found a way to blend those 2 worlds in such a beautiful way. And I think that your videos are going to resonate with both audiences and teach people how to do that, like how to be like I know you're an eclectic witch, but you're also an angel witch too, so and I feel like they're just going to be really, really respected. And then another going along with my 4 months, 4 of fire. Look at these 2 otters. I just feel like in the 4 of fire, is like one of those happily ever after cards that we love to see. I just feel like this project's going to be really good for you, and it's gonna get your name out there more and your brand out there more and draw people to you. Where not only are you creating for the fun of it, but you're also going to, be making a profit off of it. It's going to be fun. And we should do some stuff together too. That'd be super fun. Even double more fun. Double more fun.
And Sean, I know somebody who combines angels and spirituality with Christianity, which helps her create a bridge. So that she's a medium too, and so it helps shine light on ways that people in her Christian faith could also acknowledge their gifts. So it can work.
I love it. I'm excited. Have having a lot of fun creating content, even though like it's like scary to put myself out there. But I've been doing like a lot of videos. I film more that I haven't put out yet, and they're not perfect. They're definitely not produced. Like it's just me talking. I don't have like edits and stuff, or but it's been really fun. It's been good for me, creative wise.
So Sean, I'll send out a wave of faith and manifestation for whatever you want to create too. So Adelian, please activate a wave of faith and manifestation for Sean's highest and best good, honoring his free will for what he wants to create. Good luck.
I also got another download while you were doing that, Brandi. When I was about to put this card away, I feel like there's a female, either you know her now, or there's someone new coming in your life that's gonna like be like a really like ride or die. I wish to live closer so it could be me, to be honest. I'm jealous because I would like to be your ride or die, but I'm super far away. And I feel like there's gonna be like a really like good person in your corner that you might be doing some fun stuff with and just hanging out with and just I don't know unless she's already there now, but I feel like it's female energy. And then she might even be the Queen of Swords. I Okay. All right. So Brandon had another question. Let me go scroll back up, see if I can find it. Can you give me just a general reading about spiritual path? Yay. I love it when it's like that too. And I'm like, yes, for fire. Like I love seeing that. I did a bunch of really nice readings over the weekend when I was like, yes, and I would pull like a good card for them. And then if we didn't like the cards, I'm like, how can we change it? What do we need to do to change this? And then make it better. All right, let's look at spiritual path for Brandon.
So Brandon, I pulled some cards again with the archangels and the stones. And I got red jasper. And it's asking if maybe you've been procrastinating or getting stuck in the planning stages and not actually putting anything into the doing stage. And I can have, I call it analysis paralysis. So even if you can take like one small step, right? So I always use this analogy, like if you're going to go on a vacation, but you can't go on right now, you could look at destinations that you might want to do, where you'd want to, what you'd want to see, who you might want to invite. Even if you're not going to do any of those things right this moment, you could, like Kyle said, create content for when you're ready. It can be, it can take the pressure off later when you're busier. But the message is to have confidence in your ability to make things happen. And there's actually an angel of action here, and it says, I'm grounded and focused on the task at hand. I creatively complete projects so I can enjoy and share the end result. I'm motivated to accomplish all that needs to be done. Now, I get stuck with big, long to-do lists, but there was this book called The Now Unschedule, where you plan out the things you can't move and identify times where you will have space, and then when you're still in the flow of your last project, you decide what you're going to do the next one. It's by a guy called Neil Fiore, Fiore. It might help you because I'm getting that sense that you have so many ideas that maybe you don't know where to start. And the other stone I got was fluorite, and it has a similar message. Are you unable to focus on complex tasks? Are you an intelligent being? You lovingly accomplish whatever you put your mind to? Develop your inner genius, educate yourself in areas you feel your knowledge may be lacking. So I think it's a combination of like having so many ideas and not knowing where to start. But just like the Nike commercial, just do it. Start somewhere, right? But it's okay to break things into smaller sections, right? Do one thing at a time. Go, okay, I know I need to do SEO on my website, so I'm going to look up what those words are, right? You don't have to actually do the whole project in one sitting. And if you do, 4 15 minutes is still an hour, 3 20 minutes is an hour. So break it up, find those little quiet moments. And then finally, pink calcite is about finding sweetness in your life, but also being gentle with yourself as you're growing and learning new ways of doing things. Cultivate, you might want to spend some time with friends and family that are supportive. If you can't tell everybody about your projects, find somebody you can trust. It's nice to have somebody who can cheer you on a little bit. And then the angel that came through is the angel of kindness. I'm blessed with nurturing vibrations wherever I go. I'm gentle with myself. I recognize that kind-heartedness brings better life situations. So give yourself the same love you're giving your puppy, right? We often forget to do that. I tell myself, I give myself the love that I'd give my nieces. Kyle?
So, I wanted to ask you, in terms of your spiritual path, I think that, the Reiki is definitely a good thing. Is that the first thing you've kind of done in, like, this spiritual world, or are you already doing readings or anything like that? Because whatever you're working on, I feel like it's something you can eventually turn into a side business. So 6 of Pentacles, that's, giving and receiving and exchanging. So, like, exchanging of energy, giving and receiving energy. And I feel like you can eventually turn, like, the Reiki into doing it for other people, and getting, and actually making a little bit of money from it. I also see you with the passion for animals too. I also see you picking up, like, an animal Reiki book and getting really into that and maybe offering animal Reiki too. Um, but then I also got too, and these are all great. I also got, and kind of going along in terms of what Brandi was saying, I feel like there are like a lot of different things right now that you're just really excited about. There's all these different modalities and things you're looking into and things that you want to try. And it's just finding the one and getting started. Because sometimes with the Page of Fire, they oh, awesome. You are going to start your own business. That's great. Sometimes with the Page of Fire, it's like they have to just get going. They have to get going there. There's so many like good opportunities. And I agree with Brandi too, with finding ways to like bring your creativity into it, finding ways to do that. To kind of makes like what makes you kind of a little bit more unique there. And then by the summer, I feel like by Leo season, you're definitely gonna be in like a more of like more you're going to be doing things that are more aligned with you by Leo season. I feel like, 'cause I'm getting like the sunflowers. So I have like my outcome, like Queen of Fire. So those big sunflowers to me are screaming like Leo season. And I love this card. It's all about being able to manifest your dreams. The Queen of Fire can accomplish anything she wants. She's like the super manifester, right? And just by the end of the summer, I think you're going to be in a much different place and things are going to be going much better for you. And I think that you're going to have your business started and working and actually getting like a little bit extra money on the side while you are working to get another like full-time job. Oh, great. What are you most into in terms of like spiritual path?
I'm glad it resonates.
Yeah. Bye, Azalea. Thank you
Bye,
for
Azalea.
coming.
Thank you. Kyle, is it okay if I just send a wave of love out for anybody who finds this?
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. For anyone that watches the replay.
Mm-hmm.
You're welcome, Brandon.
Sarah Fidelian, please activate a wave of love for the collective that finds this video. Please activate a wave of love and faith. A wave of faith and manifestation for the collective who finds this video, honoring their free will for their highest and best good. The dragons want to help, so they're going to burn away anything that's not serving anybody right now.
Yeah, I just wanted to pull one more while once you mentioned energy healing and mediumship. I feel like you should start with the energy healing, and the more you do that, the mediumship's gonna explode. 9 of Cups. Wishes do come true. What you wish may come to you. So the more you focus on that energy healing, it's gonna open you up more and have that connection to the other side. You're gonna start getting more downloads and more people in spirit showing up in your green room.
And that's how it worked for me. I started with energy healing, and the mediumship is slower to grow for me. But I do think they go hand in hand.
Mm-hmm.
And with mediumship, some people use a system, like Kyle has a system where she knows she has a deal with the angels that this card means that, or this angel comes through, it means this. So some of the really well-known mediums have a system. So if you have one that works for you, absolutely use it, but also think about other ways you can use it as a dictionary. Yeah. Good. I think we all have these skills. We just need to tap in. And again, some of them are easier. Just like some people play baseball better than others, or an instrument.
Yeah. Well, thank everybody for coming. Brandi, thank you for sending out all the waves of love to anyone that finds us later. We appreciate you all being here and asked those were great questions today. You are very welcome.
Thank you, everybody, for joining us. I know your time is valuable as well, so we appreciate it.
Now I have to figure out how to upload this to YouTube because I know it's streaming there, but I don't know if it records there. All right. Thank you, everybody. It was so good to talk to everybody. Bye.
Thank you.